Hi, folks. Welcome back to this week's episode of Ask an Action Coach. I'm Joseph with Action Coach of Wisconsin, and I work in business development. And next to me here is Jackie Zach. She is a certified business and executive coach. Jackie, the Action Coach, I like to call her. How are you doing, Jackie?
I'm doing great. How are you, Joseph?
I'm fantastic. It's wonderful to be back, and I think we should just jump right in because this is what people are listening for. Um,
Sounds great.
this week, we have one question that we want to address, and it seems like kind of a simple question, but there's actually a number of avenues that the answer can take. And so the question this week is simply, is there such a thing as too much marketing?
Excellent question. Actually, there is no such thing as too much marketing because marketing encompasses so very many things, right? So there's marketing encompasses things like web events, Google ads, selling, so actual offers. Could be virtual meetings. It could be calling current customers. It could be lots of things. So marketing is a big, huge umbrella. And in my opinion, I do not believe, especially right now, that you can do too much marketing. In this day and age with the pandemic and the coronavirus things, there's just not that's the only way that we know what's happening with you and to keep you front of mind. So things like you could put out tips and tricks. An example of that is for those people like me who I don't color my hair at home. My dirty little secret is I don't have blonde hair. But I go to a professional salon. Well, my salon clearly isn't open right now. So one of the tips and tricks might be, here's how to handle your hair until we can get back to going to the salon. So that might be a tip or a trick.
Can I offer a
What
tip
other?
in that same sort of vein there?
Yes.
I heard about one salon that was allowing customers to prepay 50% of their next opportunity at the salon, and that got them a spot in line so that when the salon opens up, they can get in sooner because there's going to be a rush to the salon, don't you
You
think?
bet. And that is an excellent idea, right? How do you give priority to people who've paid ahead? Other things, you make some great offers in there. So the rule of thumb is, if you're doing, for example, social media marketing, a value, 10 posts should have value and one is a selling post, right? The other thing is, we have a client who does a virtual coffee break. And what she does is the whole idea there is non-COVID related topics. You can talk about anything, right? So it's a way of getting people together and not focusing on what's happening, maybe focusing on what we can do, right? Versus not what we can't do. Calling current customers is a marketing. Just calling them up and saying, how are you doing? I just wanted to reach out and just check in on you. That's a form of marketing. But with all of the marketing that you're doing, don't forget the whole idea here is to test and measure as you go. Right? So how many people were at your coffee break? How many people did you call? How many people interacted on some of your posts or called you to say, hey, I'd like to buy a gift card or prepay for my hair, for example. So the overarching thing here is, know that there is not any such thing as too much marketing. There are different ways to do marketing, and always test and measure your marketing. So the idea here is to get people to know who you are, raise their hand and say, I'm interested in learning more, and to talk to your customers and keep them top of mind so that they know that you care. So
Can
those are
I
just a couple of tips and tricks.
Can I give an example of a little bit of marketing right now on Facebook and
Absolutely.
LinkedIn? Um,
Absolutely.
I appreciate those answers so much, Jackie. And working in business development and marketing and lead generation, I feel like it's my opportunity to tell you that in the comment section, you will find links to register to our web events. These are no cost opportunities to see one of our coaches talking about a different topic. And on this week, on Friday, you can definitely sign up to come and see Susan Thompson talking about the 5 keys to getting business back in your door. So go ahead and there's my example of marketing right on the spot. Go ahead, click on that in the links below and register. It's a no-cost event. I believe it's from 9 to 10 on Friday morning. So thank you so much, Jackie. That was awesome.
Fabulous. Thank you. And as always, keep your questions coming. We love to answer them, and we'll see you next time.
Sounds great. And as always, if you want an opportunity to talk with a coach and have your own session with Jackie, go ahead and PM me or leave that in the comment sections and I'll set up a time. Until I see you next week, have a great week, Jackie.
Excellent. You as well.
Thank you.